Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing amazing. It is like 9:30 in the morning right here. I set an alarm because I was like, I want to get up today. I want to start doing shit. And now I feel like I am paying for that. I feel so exhausted. Like I had no energy. I was sitting on the couch waiting for Birkin to go to the bathroom. I was like, I have to hit a dab, girl. I need some sativa in my life. So I did that. Now I am kind of waking up, trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my day. I have the most horrible acid reflux. Like every morning that I've been waking up, it has been awful to the point where it is like the burp that I let out in the morning is like it burns so bad. Not sure what to do about that. But on top of that, also have my back pain. 33 is coming up quick and it's kicking my ass already. So there's that. That's where I'm at. An update on my mom, I really haven't gone into much detail here on YouTube, but last night she did have to go to the hospital. She's breathing fine, but she did get a little bit dizzy in the house and she did fall, so she's in the hospital and they're trying to get her oxygen levels back up. I have not spoken to her today. I feel like trying to get in contact with her from Vegas to Florida has been a complete nightmare just because she has not been feeling well, so she's been sleeping a lot. But I am glad that she did go to the hospital. Like I had to call in a wellness check and everything. So she's in the hospital. COVID is a bitch. If you can get vaccinated, please get vaccinated because this is a complete and utter nightmare and I don't want anyone to have to experience what I'm going through, but let alone I don't want anyone to experience what my mother is going through in the hospital right now. She said this is the most like crippling illness that she has ever had. So I'll take that for what it is because my mom never bitches when she's sick. We just had another piece show up at our front door and I'm very excited for this one because I have been getting into collecting pieces to smoke out of for about like a month and a half, 2 months now. But I'm not just like buying every single piece that I see out there. Like I want something that's unique. I want something that's different, something that's people are gonna look at and be like, what the hell is that? So Dustin actually found this. You can see that right there, but it looks just like a water bottle. And I think it's funny because the amount that you actually fill it up, you fill it up to this little line right there if you can see it, and that is the 420 mark. So we are going to try this out and then I will keep you guys posted on how it is. This is really cool because you unscrew the top of it and it looks just like a water bottle. And then you open it, you have, how do I get it out? You have like your little bowl right there. It just comes right out of the top and you just, but then when it comes to this, I'm kind of like, oh my God, I wonder how many people have actually mistaken this for a water bottle or something and just not been paying attention. Like maybe they have a water bottle sitting next to it and they pick it up and accidentally drink out of it. Whoa. I don't know if you've ever gotten that kind of water inside of your mouth, but it will make you just like want to drink some hydrogen peroxide and get rid of that taste because the taste never goes away, it seems like. It takes like hours for the actual taste of bong water to go away. Change your bong water. This just arrived in the mail. It's another new piece from MJ Arsenal. This is their new mini rig. This thing is really badass. This is definitely one of their more expensive ones. I believe this one was $124. I did see that they commented back to someone on their Instagram saying that it's basically just how, you know, the shape, the design. I think it's really cool. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Their whole thing is making smaller things for the terpenes and all of that. But I love it. I think I'm gonna go try it out now with some Dosey Face. So I'm scrolling through Bath & Body Works Halloween section because we really want to get the candle holder that has the hands, which is not in stock, but I just want to say they have a lot of nerve for this little house thing right here that they think is worth $250. Like it's cool, but what about this is $250? Like what? I don't get it. Maybe like 125 I could see for that, but 250, and you can see it's not even a 5-star. Okay, so it has been a very long, stressful day, so I decided I'm gonna bust out the old Soak and Toke bath bomb, which I've actually been waiting to put into the vlog. This is what it looks like. It's really big. It was actually hard to pull out of this bag, so I'm glad I didn't break it. But you're supposed to drop it in the water. I already have a Chanel bath bomb in here. That's why the water looks very milky like this. But a CBD joint will pop out of this eventually, so here we go. Okay, so this is the joint that pops out of it. It comes with a little match. You just pop the end off, light it up, and enjoy. So we are currently at the gas station. Dustin is outside filling the car with gas right now. We're on the way to the dispensary, and I stopped by the mailbox, and I actually received a package of something that I won from an Instagram giveaway. I don't care what anyone says. I enter all those Instagram giveaways because everybody likes free shit, and I actually won one. This is like the first one that I've won, and I want to say like years. I think the last time I won one, I was still living in New York City. But this is for a dab right, and I have not heard of this company before even seeing the Instagram giveaway. So I won. I tagged a few friends, and they selected me. It's cool. It came in this really nice package. The shipping was actually very fast on this. It is a digital IR thermometer. So I'm excited. I got the green. Let's take this out of here and see what this looks like. Okay, it's weighted. It's nice, so you put it right up underneath, so like that. That is cool. Yes. I actually can't wait to use this because I'm gonna make like a dab smoking section over on part of the bathroom counter because I'm always sitting there. So this will look really nice right there, especially with the blue lights at night because it's green, so the hue will really make that glow. I genuinely believe that sarcasm is like a lost art form and this generation just doesn't understand what it is. The other day, Def Noodles posted this video of JoJo Siwa. Her car got egged. She literally drives a Tesla around, a very nice Tesla that has her face all over it. And I don't know if maybe like younger people don't know like egg on your face is literally a thing, but I commented on it and I said, I mean, who wouldn't egg a car that has someone's face all over it? And people got upset apparently. This comment has been reported. I had to go through like a verification process on Instagram when I logged in because they were threatening to delete my account because it's a community guidelines, like I'm bullying. I feel like this vlog is honestly just turning into like sad updates, so I do apologize. But we are now a day later from the last update in this vlog, but I want to give you guys an even further into what is going on with my mother. She's in the hospital right now with COVID pneumonia. They have her on a breathing treatment because they're trying to get her oxygen levels back up. Right now, it's between an 84 and an 86. That's the last update that I got. It has been very difficult to get in contact with my mother during this. I'm trying to keep a smile through all of it because it's very scary. It's a very it's scary when you hear it happening to other people because you can only imagine what the family and even that person is going through. But when it's happening to you, very different in my opinion. I don't wish this on anyone's family. I don't wish this on anyone at all. They're trying to get her oxygen back up. She seems to be doing fine. Every time that I have spoken to her, even when I had to call in the wellness check and they took her to the hospital, she was coughing up a lot, which is good. So it's not just like sitting in her lungs. It's really the only update that they can give because obviously they're not going to release her if they don't get her oxygen levels back up. So could this have long-term effects on my mother? Of course it could. I mean, I hear stories all the time. One of my friends, her ex-mother-in-law had COVID pneumonia and she is actually on oxygen still. Like she hasn't had that since I want to say like earlier this year and still is on oxygen. Somebody else was telling me a story about someone that they know and that person was like 50 years old and they had it and they don't know if they're ever going to go back to work. So it's a very, very scary situation. Right now, I feel as if it is, from the information that I have received, I feel as if it is looking up a little bit. I'm glad that my mom is in the hospital and she's able to get on the IVs and get the like nourishment and all of that, staying hydrated. So I'm glad because they actually did tell her and she was trying to be stubborn, you guys. When people say that they think it's funny that, you know, we come into this world as babies and then our parents take care of us, we grow into adults, we end up taking care of our parents. That is so true. I know how stubborn I was as a kid. My mother is so stubborn. She literally did not want to go to the hospital, and I get it 100% because especially with this, you hear horror stories, people go in, they never come out, but it was a task to get her there. Finally, I was just like, no, it's going to happen. Like, I had to put my foot down. Like, this is going to happen. I'm not gonna let you like sit on the floor. I'm not gonna let none of that. Like, what? No, mother. And when she got there, she was like so dehydrated and she hadn't had anything in her stomach really for weeks other than she was able to keep like a little bit of watermelon down here and there. She was drinking water as she could. What they said, all of that combined, she could have had a heart attack. So I'm glad that I did this wellness check and I'm glad that she's in there and I'm glad that it's not able to progress anymore, hopefully. I'm glad that it's being monitored, and I'm just praying for a speedy recovery. That's where my head is at. I'm going to have to go back to Florida. We're going to be making a trip soon. I'm gonna have to go into my mother's house and literally like sanitize everything. So I'm kind of waiting. I'm researching to see like how long this thing like lives in the air, how long it can live on surfaces and all of that. You know what I really wish, and someone should create this idea. If it's already out there, please let me know, because I really haven't looked that much. It's just something that I thought of, because we always do these little like they're like car basically, you know, those, if you have like fleas, I remember these were like really popular like back in the 90s. If you had fleas in your house, they have those little foggers that you set off and then you have to leave for a few hours. Well, you can get those for your car as well if you want to like refresh the scent. They're really good. They're only like $5, I think, and they're really good. They have one that's like black ice from I can't think of the brand, but you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's really good. But they need to make one for like sanitation purposes that has like Lysol or something in it, just so it goes in and it'll coat the surface of everything. And then you can go in and do like a more thorough, like deep cleaning. I just think that would be great. But I just know I'm about to buy a hazmat suit. I'm gonna get a respirator mask or whatever the hell it's called, and that's how I'm gonna go in. So I'm researching how long it lives on surfaces and all of that, and that's how I'm kind of like planning accordingly around this whole entire situation. What I can say other than that is if you are able to get vaccinated, please do, because my mother was someone who didn't want to get vaccinated, and now here she is, and I don't wish this on anyone. So if you're able to, that's my advice. I was just sitting here editing this vlog and watching it back and noticing like the lack of care that I have put into my presentation over the past few clips in this vlog. And I'm sitting here realizing like just how much this whole thing with my mom and what she is going through right now has like really like shook me, like grabbed me and like shook me to the core. To the point where I feel like I'm just like on autopilot, like get up, it's Groundhog Day every day, take care of the dogs. And every morning I wake up and I'm like, I see a text from my mom, so I'm okay, good. And then I will be like, okay, I'm gonna start vlogging. Okay, I wanna put out a video on the viewer's voice. Because you guys, I'm sure, have noticed, last month especially, even like this month still, there's not been much on my channels because I've been going through some things. But I wake up in the mornings and I'm excited for the day, want to like go about it, start vlogging, get content for all the channels, Patreon and all of that. And then as the day progresses, I start to worry more and more about my mom, and then I just get unmotivated and I'm like, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. And it's always this mindset of, okay, well, I'll get back into it tomorrow because I'll just have this day to be upset and just relax, all that kind of stuff. And then I just fall into that same pattern once again. So it's just like I'm sitting here, my hair is greasy as hell, looking disgusting. You guys probably are looking like he probably looks like he stinks. I promise you I don't. That's one thing. I might not have washed my hair because it takes a lot of effort, but I do shower, and I'm not one of those people that just lets the water slide down the cheeks. Gotta open those cheeks, okay? Because I know some of you out there that are listening don't believe in washing your buttholes, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know. I hope, I don't know. I'm trying my best to like put on a strong face, trying my best to get out of this state of mind, because I know my mom would not want me to be in that, and she wouldn't want me to worry. And so I'm trying not to, but of course I'm a worrywart. I think that's what they call it. I've always been that way. And I think it's just more scary right now just because I am so far away. I mean, even if I was in Florida right now, I couldn't go to the hospital. They do have like virtual visits. I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't think my mom knows how to use Skype or anything of that nature. So I'll have to like look into that. But I think it's just more scary being like so far away and the unknown rather than if I was like closer in the unknown. I don't know. So that's just where my head is at. I'm sorry for all the depressing vlogs, these depressing updates, but it's all that's going on. It's real life. I'm not someone that's gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. You know, those people that come on camera and they're always like, oh my God, everything in my life is so happy. It's like, no, it's not, girl. No, it's not. That's why in a few years, people are gonna be talking about you on the drama channels because you're gonna have a breakdown because you've been trying to keep up this persona because you haven't been able to tell people who you really are. People need to start being more honest with their subscriber bases and their followers and all of that, and I think there'll be a little less drama. But that's all I have to say. I'm going to end this vlog, you guys, and start the one, hopefully, for tomorrow. We are gonna go out and run some errands a little bit later. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.